right, guys. Welcome to the Night Out Podcast, episode Sixers, Seveners, 76ers.
7 and a 6.
Y'all know who I is. I am the Al Father, the proprietor of the show. I would like to take this time to introduce my lovely co-host.
Ailey.
Yeah, her.
Hey, hey.
And big shout out to nephew Dalen behind the camera.
Yes, sir.
Also, we had a lot of people come out to help us out there too.
Peanut gallery.
Yeah, we got Peanut Gallery. Real quick though, what's the names again, guys? Nay. And X. Man. Hey.
X gonna give it to you.
Oh, yeah. X gonna give it to you.
Got the whole shebang going right now.
Yeah, we got a little show, but hey, kind of low key make me feel important. Low key.
Feel like I'm finna be on TV.
Low key. So, we usually start the show off with no little catch up, but I kind of got a bone to pick with fam, real quick, dog. I got a bone to pick with fam.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to get calls, texts. Yo, I'm just saying, last couple of weeks, you've been in my hate.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, actually, I did hit you up over the weekend. I did hit you up over the weekend at one point. I said, what you up to? You
You did. Yeah, you hit me up like at midday, and then I didn't hear from you again.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that's been a response from a lot of people. No, I mean, I've been like high key, just like out the way. I hadn't been going out lately. Just been, focusing on myself, but I'm like high key been like booed up too. So like that.
The root of all evil.
I know. And like, cooking and stuff and
look at you. That's how you know you get domesticated. when you learn your way around the kitchen.
Man, first of all, don't play me.
No,
I've been knowing my way around the kitchen.
Let me rephrase that. When you learn his way around the kitchen.
Well, guy.
Listen, I mean, I know all the favorites and all the chef faves,
Know what I'm saying?
specials. But yeah, but for real, I just hadn't really been going out lately. So, a lot of times prime time going out, work's been super busy. It's hot as double HE hockey sticks, and I'm too tired. Too tired. And you know what? Nothing sounds better than just, going home, whipping it up, on the stove top, getting some things going, trying out new sauces, and got a new little sauce from Trader Joe's, and that shit's so good.
I say, no, you get domesticated when you shop at Trader Joe's.
I know. And look, I be hyped too. I really got this pepper and herb spices, and you gotta use it sparingly too, because you use too much, you gonna have steam coming out your ears. Don't get me wrong, I like spicy, but you gotta use it sparingly, and I be whipping it in there with my omelets, with my breakfast burritos.
Okay.
Yeah. I be in there chefing it up.
Well, I can't get too mad at you. I mean, I'm still slightly mad, but I've done a lot of staying in the house lately too. Me and my couch have been like one, like what I'm saying? Yeah, molded together. Like I think it was like Saturday. So like, I had talked to my pops on Friday, and he was telling me about the show. It's called Supercell. So
okay.
So my pops is notorious about telling me about shows. So he'll gas it up. Like he'd be like, "Yeah, son, I watched the first 2 episodes. Man, I don't know, it's here, it's hitting." You know what I mean? So I'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna start watching the show." And then I go back to him to talk to him about the show, and he never finished the show.
He's one of them.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
Yeah.
He started a show, be like, "Okay, all right," and then when it's time to cut the TV off, he don't go back.
Don't go back
it
to it.
on. That's crazy.
Yeah. But on like this time, I texted, me and my brother got a group chat, so, I texted the group, I was like, "Pops, you was right about Supercell." And his response let me know that he at least almost finished to the show.
Okay, so he tried.
Yeah. I don't know if he finished it or not, but his response it's on point, you know what I mean? Because me and him have had conversations about shows, like, for a couple seasons, and then he'd be like, look at me and be like, "Actually, son, I ain't even watch it." I'm like, what? You know what I mean? And he's gonna put me on, like, during COVID, man, he put me on to some fire shows.
Okay.
And then, after COVID, 3 years later, the shows come out, and I'm calling Pops. I was like, "Yo, season 2's out."
He's like, "What?"
I ain't finished season 1, Pop.
That's crazy.
It's kind of wild. But hey, with that show being said though, I've never wished I had an accent more than like after watching that show. Like
Yeah.
the moral of the story is like so it's about these black people who would carry the sickle cell trait.
Okay.
And when it gets passed down to a different generation, it becomes mutated and gives them superpowers.
Okay.
So imagine like you got different people in London like doing different things, and one of the characters he's a gangster. You know what I mean? So like he's a killer gangster.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like makes me think of like Denzel Washington. What's that movie he was in?
Training Day.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't a corrupt cop, but he was he was a gangster for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so imagine like you just like the normal life problems that you have every day, and then you wake up and then you can go invisible.
That'd be wild.
I mean,
that would be wild. Like, what would be the first thing you did if you was invisible?
Me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm gonna just say it because the chance of me becoming invisible is slim to none.
What are you about to say?
I'm robbing the bank.
Actually,
yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Robbing
I would rob all the banks. And you know what? Just for I probably wouldn't even drive. I'd probably just walk.
Oh yeah. And then like after I rob the bank, I'll clear out my debts and all that stuff. I would be living on it. But I know that I would just like do like petty stuff for the rest of like my life, like because my daughter's mom hates my presence a little bit too much, so just a little bit. Well, I'll crawl through my daughter's room and just be yelling in the house.
Be like, hello.
Yeah.
She would start looking around like, what? Who's that? Dad? Where are you at?
She'd be sleeping in the bed. I'll just be whispering, yeah, I just do silly stuff like that.
That's
but
funny.
But like one of the guys, like he was like a petty thief, and then ironically, his superpower was he got super speed.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
like you could just take off and go anywhere you want.
Oh man.
At the fastest, makes me think of The Incredibles when that little boy. The funniest scene in that movie is when the little boy is running across the water, and he's like, "Hey, I'm running on water." I don't know why that's the funniest scene to me. And he was just like really running.
Well, we don't. I mean, we can keep it 100. Incredibles is a classic movie.
I love Incredibles. Yeah,
it's
I get a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of my top favorite movies.
Yeah,
yes.
for sure. Like that's one of like. I think I'd be trying to turn it on at least a couple times a year, and the kid's like, "Nah, I ain't trying to watch this." I'm like, "You gonna do what you told?"
You gonna watch this Incredibles?
You know
gonna watch how this baby gets all these superheroes all at once, and nobody knows.
Yeah, you gonna
superpowers.
Yeah, Jack for sure. For sure. Also, I'm still in it. I know you're supposed to introduce this, but I just read it on the thing, so I got to say it now.
Oh.
But Unlocked.
Okay. So there's another new Netflix show. It's called Unlocked, a jail experiment, and I'm only a few episodes in. And what's it about is like the sheriff guy who's like running the jail. He's like, I want to give everybody a chance to kind of learn, like in one unit, that's the testing one, right? And he wants to unlock the doors. Like, typically they're on lockdown 23 hours a day. They only get 1 hour out. And the goal is to see if they can live together, like in a community and not, because like when you're locked up 23 hours a day in a cell, like tensions are high, you're angry about shit, you're angry about stuff, and then people getting mad with each other about this and that, all because really they're pent up in this room and they're not doing anything. And like I would go crazy being locked up in the cell. So this one deputy or this sheriff who's running it, it's his second term. He's like something's got to give. He's like they're angry all the time. My people who are out there working, like they're having to break up fights all the time, and like it gets like pretty crazy. So he wants to see over a course of like 6 or 7 weeks, if they could like, kind of live in like this like little community where they can like literally come in and out of their cells and it not be locked. And like and the people like when they're introducing like all these different inmates, and this one dude, I forget what his name was. I think it was like Tiny or something. He starts talking about. He's like, he goes. Somebody was picking on him, X, Y, and Z. He goes, yeah. So I turned around and pop, 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 and just like stabbed him. And he goes, and I knew from that. He's like, I knew from that day, wasn't nobody gonna bully me, do this, this, and this. And he goes, and ever since then, I've been stabbing MFers ever since. And, you know, and, hey, they are comedy. And they, like, installed all these cameras everywhere. And, like, they're having the time of the... And the guy, he's like, you know, some of them are in here for serious crimes, like armed robbery and, like, you know, all types of stuff. Like, it lists out the, you know... But it's interesting. I'm curious to see, like, where it goes, how it goes. Because I'd be curious to see, like, I don't think it's gonna last. So they did, like, a little, I mean, hey, they did a little shakedown and try to get people's, you know, search their stuff. They did miss some contraband in there. So I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see how it goes. So.
See, like we say, I wonder if it's gonna work. I know it's not gonna work. Because they've already tried putting these people in open communities before.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, I watch things like this, and this also ties back to my TikTok addiction. Yeah, I've been watching, like, the like, I don't know how they get these videos, but, like, the fights in jails and all this other stuff. And I'd be like, what in the is going on out in here, man? Like, there was literally this dude, like, woke up one day, and it was his birthday. He woke up with his birthday in jail, and he wanted birthday licks. So he decided he wanted to start fighting with people until, you know, he got some birthday licks. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like,
that's
yeah, that's wild.
That's wild. I literally
Institutionalized.
Yeah. Well, and that's something else. He's like, some of these people have been locked up for so long. When they go out into society, they don't know how to, you know. So a lot of times they, you know, do stuff, and sometimes they intentionally do that stuff to go back. So, you know, I mean. That should be a study within itself. Maybe it already is. I don't know. I don't know
I don't want to poke, you know, make any humor of people being incarcerated or anything. I know it is, but institutionalized people are hilarious though. The inmates were hilarious. There was these two dudes. They were just cracking up, and, you know, it's funny. I don't know how to explain it, but they were funny. I can't wait to keep watching it. And there's one guy, he's like, yeah, he goes, my nickname went from this to this, and he's like, now it's true story. And then they show all these clips, and anytime he says something, he'd be like, he's basically, every time he says something, he's like, yeah, true story. Then it cuts back on him. He's like, I mean, I don't know why. He's like, but I guess that's what they chose, you know. And, yeah, true story. That's a true story.
So, you know, and you know, so it's cool. I'm curious and interested to see how it goes. It's only about 8 episodes, so, you know. Yeah.
Unlocked on Netflix.
Unlocked Jail Experience. Experiment or something like that.
I'll check it out, but for the record, I hate 8 episode seasons.
Yeah, because it makes you want more.
Yeah, like, I don't like. Yeah, cut this up for me, nephew, too. I want this posted. I want this to go viral. What camera am I looking at? Right there? That one? Hey, whoever's idea is to make 8 episode seasons, off with your head. You know what I'm saying? And you know what makes you even mad about the 8 episode season? You gotta wait 2 years for another 8 episodes. Like,
oh yeah, especially like big time season type stuff, which, you know,
which rolls into our favorite segment of the podcast.
Speaking of,
hey, we gotta get a keyboard so we can, you know, trigger sounds
like
and stuff.
Like a little tambourine or something. Be like,
oh, and it's a smoke machine too.
A smoke machine start coming out. The smoke start rising up. Like,
podcast.
You haven't seen? They got the smoke machine.
Man.
For fits too.
Oh yeah, fit check. Hey. I know you can never see my tennis shoes. Well, I'm not wearing tennis shoes today, but you know, my tennis shoes been clean the last.
I ain't gonna lie. I actually had to put on clothes. I got hammered last week about my outfit. Last week that wore.
Wait.
Hold up, no did it. No did it. No did it.
I mean, at least he admitted. You know, at least he admitted and acknowledged his wrongdoing.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Coming in, like, I thought I was, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at your outfit last week. Your shirt definitely did not part with your pants. But you know what? Who am I to?
But I was going with the. I was going
I
with
don't know
like
what she was going with, but that was not it.
I would tell you what I was going. I was going with the athletic hippie kind of flow. You know what I mean? I had the Hawaiian shirt with the soccer shorts.
It's given when you trying to be when you gotta be at the beach at 2, but then be at the gym at 7.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could.
Two birds.
Yeah.
Right.
But what really killed it was, and I forgot, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be honest, like, I want to be full transparent with my audience. I thought I could have got away with majority of the outfit if the socks was what
Hey,
better.
I'm not I didn't even notice the socks. So that's crazy. Now I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So watch last week's episode and look for the socks.
Yeah, but I don't know. So the people on the live is who was really coming at me. I don't know if you could really see it in
really?
in the live because
It's all friends and family.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
boy, what you got on?
Oh man, right. Because I think
What are those?
I was so triggered from my experience last week that I asked Dalen to start the live this time, just in case my outfit wasn't straight. You know what I mean? I want people to see. You know what I mean? Because last time I got up and I started the live, and that's what
That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, they saw
Lord.
the fit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, like I was experimenting. I was experimenting,
Well,
trying some new things out.
Just don't do that.
All right. That outfit is done. It's done for.
Never see that outfit again.
You will see those pieces though. Those are flame pieces though. Just not together, okay?
Individually, they
Yeah.
go.
But the socks kind of killed it though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh,
I forgot to
because
change my
I didn't even see
socks.
the socks. I
I
don't know. I didn't see the socks, but
I had
I
to
definitely
pick.
noticed the shirt and the shorts. I was like, well, no.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it ain't none of my business. Listen.
because I gotta say, I'm usually known for my drip. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Well, this today. This today a lot better. Lot better.
I think the hat really does it too. 'Cause
It
it's
does.
Like, it matches, but it's also different at the same time.
It's like that. He's got the corduroy texture at the top, and we got the So today.
Gas me up, baby.
Lord.
But I also heard, now this. I mean, it could be opinion, but I'm leaning more to fact based. I'm hearing I'm an 8 with my hat backwards. I heard on camera I'm an 8 with my hat backwards.
He's an 8 with his hat.
With my hat
Forwards,
backwards.
What are you?
I never wear my hat forward, so I don't
We
know.
ain't even got an option.
All right. I need a retwist right now, so I ain't gonna switch it right now. So you know what I mean. But next week I'm gonna wear the hat to the front, okay?
And then
Yes,
let's take a poll from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we could do a poll.
Yeah. 8 going backwards, you heard?
Oh my gosh. Lord. Man.
All right, before we get too off track, we gotta go back with our favorite segment, our longest running segment, House of Dragons,
Boom, 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 boom.
episode 3. As our viewers are aware, we keep it a week behind, so you slow posts can keep up.
So we're not talking about what just happened.
We're not talking about what just happened.
Which is
That's gonna be
crazy.
hard.
Which is crazy because I'm already up to date, which is
Okay.
which is actually unlikely for me.
Well-
And I actually sat down. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I watched it this morning, and I still had about 20 minutes left. So later on, when I had a chance to go home, then I rewinded back a little bit, and then I actually sat down. I did have my computer. I was working, and then was actually able to pay attention. Yeah. So
First off, you just said 2 conundrums that doesn't make, like, you had your laptop out working, but you was paying attention. What?
But you still have 2 minutes left, so.
Yeah.
But I wasn't on the phone though.
Oh, see, like your whole ritual of watching the House of Dragons would just drive me crazy. Like,
Seeing this,
yeah,
seeing.
like that was crazy. Like, so 9 o'clock came yesterday when it dropped. I looked outside. It was still kind of daylight outside. And I was like, I can't look at freaking dragons when it's daylight outside. You know what I mean? So I called my boy up. I said, let's play a couple games of Madden. You know what I mean? Yeah, let the sun set down. So by the time we got done, I got the big window in my living room. You know what I mean? Bay window. You know what I mean? little bay window. Something light. But the sun was like resting. Like it was at I would say probably about a 45-degree angle.
45.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about a 45, not a 90 degree, but like like a
45-degree angle. So the light coming in, it wasn't medieval, but it was cool.
It wasn't medieval.
Yeah.
Hey,
Stop
fan
saying
said
that.
that the light wasn't medieval.
It was
But I know what
medieval,
you're
but-
talking about. It's like the fact that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like a certain part of the
Yeah.
country when it started. It's like right there.
Yeah, it's
I
right
get what
there.
you're saying. I get
So
what
you
you're
know,
saying.
then I turned
Yeah.
on and I turned it on. You know, but actually at that time, when I looked on, I realized that my blinds in the kitchen was open.
Oh,
So it was
Lord.
kind of putting like a little distress lighting into the living room.
Okay.
So then I went back and slightly adjusted that a little bit, and then I was ready to watch.
Oh, and then he was fully ready.
Yes,
Okay,
after I
got
put
it.
my phone on Do Not Disturb. You know what I mean?
Episode 3 is not the newest one. That
No.
just dropped the other day. Episode 3 is, I know Rhaenyra went to.
Yes.
She went to King's
She went to
Landing
King's Landing.
to talk
Okay.
to Allison. How you
And-
feel about that?
Okay, let's just. All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck because that's what they do. They call me Buck 50. But episode 3 was kind of mid. You know what I mean? It's that mid pack. It was a
yeah.
mid pack.
There's a lot of talking.
It
Right,
was.
Let
yeah.
you know some real shit finna come up.
Yeah. It wasn't like heavy on the scenes. It was like a quiet before the storm.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
So I used to believe that they was, that they use that to build up to what's gonna happen. But now that I'm, in tune with my Google and everything and everything.
In tune.
In
With the
tune.
internet, not the
With the
I'm in
internet.
tune with TikTok.
Yeah, into it.
That's what it's really referencing.
It's really like no cap, no kizzy. But so I knew that the third episode was going to be weak because they were saving the budget for the fourth episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to.
I'm weak, not saving the budget.
Yeah, their exact this was on quotation. They didn't want to blow their load on episode 3 and still have 5 episodes left.
no.
Did he? Look, in the thing, they
Whoa.
said they didn't want to blow their load before the middle of the thing.
That's an interesting
I think
choice
House of
of
Dragon
words.
is slated for 4 or 5 seasons, so we've got
Yeah.
a lot going in.
I think it's 4 seasons. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
Total?
Yeah.
Ah, that's
Because they have
exciting. I
another
didn't know
series
that.
coming out between the House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones called the Duck and Egg series. I think it's Song of Seven Kingdoms, something like that.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do Hot D, and then they have that one in between. Game of
Okay,
Thrones.
so I don't know all the behind the scenes.
The
and
Seven
all
Kingdoms
that.
one is the next one we're gonna get. Is the Seven Kingdoms, not the
What,
Seven
like the
Kingdoms.
show?
Yeah,
Seven
there's another
Kingdoms?
show that's going to take place in between House of the Dragon and Game
Oh,
of
so
Thrones.
like okay, because
gonna
the
fill it
Game of
in.
Thrones was technically
175
so many
years.
years ahead, and then
Over
House
300
of
years of House of the Dragon, yeah.
okay, and then House of the Dragons is behind.
House of the Dragon
Is
is
a
the
prequel.
It's very close to the beginning.
Okay, of the start of the time. Okay,
The circle of life.
But
Yeah.
I think we have Rhaenyra going to King's Landing. We had
Yep.
Kristen Cole. Which,
Excuse my French. I know we try to keep this a PG-13 podcast, but Christian Cole's a bitch.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
One of
Christian
my-
Cole.
One of my favorite YouTubers, she calls him Crispin Cole.
Oh.
Crispin, because that dude's stale.
Well,
He's
right.
shit.
He is stale.
Crispin
He has no
Cole.
originality. He is basic as all basic can
But-
get. And in reality, like
He's a worse person.
yeah,
Like,
he's not.
right.
He's a joy hopper.
I think in episode 3, the biggest thing was Rhaenyra confirming that Viserys named her as heir
Yes.
on the Song of
And
Ice and Fire.
Yes.
How do you feel about that? If as far as Alicent being like, well, it's too late now.
What's
it is
done
what it
is
is.
done.
What's done is
It's
done. Like,
like-
bitch, you lied. You
I mean,
lied.
but she's not wrong though.
Cause she
She's
didn't.
not
Because she
wrong.
didn't know what Song of
Yeah.
the Ice and Fire was to
But
begin
what about
with.
her now realizing, even though it's probably still too far
Yeah, it's
gone,
too-
but,
it's
like,
too
It,
late.
where's
it
your
is too far gone,
responsibility?
but also I feel like it's a part of her ego. Like her ego
yeah.
and her pride's not gonna because she literally did X, Y, and Z to get her son where he's at.
Which
And
in her head, she thought she was following what she thought for Sarah.
I know she as soon as bro wasn't even cold yet, and she's already running to the thing. We gotta make him a king, and it's just like that's what my dying husband's last wish was. Girl, get somewhere.
And I think it really hurts her a lot now too because she knows what a terrible king my guy is. But
Man, bro is a brat.
He's
But then, even
probably-
then, they also make the comparisons of like Rhaenyra and her kids versus Alicent and her kids. Even though she doesn't fuck with Aegon, she feels like Amon is a monster because of the shit what he did with Rhaenyra's son and killed that. So like she's not really a good mom to begin with. Honestly.
Yeah.
But in all reality, Aemon should have been king. Aemon would have been a better king than. Well.
Yeah, but he
first
was
of
the
all,
younger brother.
Rhaenyra should have been. Rhaenyra should have been queen, and then should have been Aemon. It should have been Aemon. But even dang, I feel we got to stop this segment because like everything I want to talk about, because let's give it a buck. Nothing happened in episode 3.
No, we're talking about
Yeah, I'm saying. So we're gonna stop it right here. We're gonna pick it up in episode 4, and we're gonna
because that's when it gets real juicy.
Real juicy.
Yeah, so we'll talk to you next week about that.
Yeah. But
so stay tuned.
Speaking of ending things, I just found out today that my childhood is officially done. It's over. It's to the end.
Say what? What childhood? No, I'm kidding. What childhood? Oh, no, fact.
Well,
Look, I turned around and said it again.
Yeah. I wasn't.
I think of what I was trying to
Yeah, I really didn't have a childhood, but yeah, I'm saying.
Okay.
But that little figment that I did have, it's over. Mm-hmm.
If we really want to actually talk about some stuff today,
yeah.
Childhood down.
But like it takes me back. One of my favorite times of this podcast is story times with Al. So let's take it back to the 90s. You know what I mean?
Take it
Back to the 90s. With young Alberticus.
Alberticus.
With young Alberticus.
Hey, I'm going to need you to find your nearest exit, and it's going to be right over there to the left of you. So thank
That's
you.
fine.
I'm
young.
literally, I'm going to
Young Alberticus.
Exit. I'm not even going to have to say anything.
I'm saying
that way.
that's my gov. That's my gov. That's my gov. All right. But no, like let's take it back to 1997 or 8ish. You know what I mean? When young Alberticus would sneak. He would sneak into the living room, early in the morning, either the living room or my mom's bedroom, whichever one she wasn't occupying at the time. To get up and watch. Dang, I forgot Tsunami on Cartoon Network. You know what I mean? One of my favorite memories is getting up early in the morning and watching Dragon Ball Z early in the mornings. Yeah. You know what I mean? Practicing my beams, my Gallic gun, like, you know what I mean? Just embracing my Super Saiyanness. But, as I was driving here to work, I was not on Twitter and driving, but, a alert came across my phone.
Oh, okay.
That Cartoon Network is going off air.
Going off air?
The whole network?
The whole network is going off air.
Now, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. That's insane.
Yeah, the whole, and it was crazy. So me, I had to do a little deep sea diving to do some research.
Deep sea diving.
So apparently they was bought out like a couple of years ago by some Japanese man who loves cartoons. And so his whole idea was to sell all the original content of Cartoon Network to different streams.
Oh, okay.
Streaming platforms like Netflix.
Because we can't find Cartoon Network shows anywhere.
Well,
yes, you can.
There
are some. There are some out there.
They're on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Well, seeing that HBO doesn't own Cartoon Network, they own Cartoon Network, but they don't own the
rights to play it.
The right to some of the cartoons, the originals. That guy is able to take that and sell it to wherever he wants to go.
So they splitting up the.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's not enough revenue left that keeps coming in for them to justify keeping Cartoon Network on air.
Then that's where. Okay, so I was gonna say back then. So I'm a '90s baby too, and I watched Cartoon Network is literally what I grew up on as well. But as time has gone on, I feel like Cartoon Network is not what it once was, and so that makes sense that there's not enough revenue coming into it because, even when they had the Adult Swim, that was cool. But then after a certain point, it's just like, their shows were really washed, and it just wasn't giving what it was giving, like Johnny Bravo. and like
Yeah.
Dexter's Laboratory, right? Those
Yeah,
are Cartoon
facts.
Networks, right?
Because I know I hated like I mean I know everybody in this room is gonna disagree with me, but I feel like the end of Cartoon Network is when they start doing a weird sketch cartoons.
Are you talking about the live action joints with the with like the people doing the game show stuff, like exploding stuff?
No, not so much of
No.
that. Like I know what I'm talking about. And I know all y'all are probably gonna like this cartoon, but I feel like this was the end of Cartoon Network. Ed, and Eddie.
Oh,
First of all, you
Ed,
are
no.
tripping.
I told you.
Eddie?
Y'all see, y'all.
What?
Bro,
First
I
of all,
remember.
Ed and Eddie was a classic. Don't play with them.
I remember when I came on air, and I used to look at this
Hater.
dumbass stuff and like, what are y'all watching?
Literally hater.
No.
Hater. What
Bruh.
was the little wood board that
Plankton.
Plank.
Yeah,
I almost
yeah.
said plankton. But
Yeah,
that's not
I said
SpongeBob.
plankton. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not SpongeBob.
Yeah. But yeah,
What? You're
yeah.
tripping. You're tripping. I
Bruh,
love Ed and Eddie.
I am, and you know this about me, fam. I still watch cartoons to this day. You know what I mean? You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
do too. Fairly Odd Parents, Dexter's Laboratory, because that is on HBO.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah,
There's
those are
lots
good
of them on there.
cartoons.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
SpongeBob.
when you start bringing in, like, I'm going to say another cartoon that was straight ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're going, hey, I'm kind of worried about my safety right now.
See, I'm over here. I ain't gridlock.
Gridlock. What was that?
See you out on the street. What was that you said?
I'm
Was
going to
good?
tell you. Are you ready? Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, give him. Where's my exit sign?
I mean, we have to have that the next episode.
Get out.
Bruh, those cartoons
Are you
was
serious?
terrible. I say I like my cartoons.
We
I
have a
like.
I was
serious.
gonna say, what are your good cartoons?
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
curious
you.
now.
I got you.
because-
Hey, y'all back here, take notes. You ready? You know what I'm saying?
Take notes on these.
We're gonna start off with numero uno, Rugrats, number
Rugrats.
one.
Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
Nickelodeon's on Cartoon Network.
Oh,
But-
yeah, that is Nickelodeon.
But I'm talking about how I'm talking about the cartoons, like the cartoons.
Oh, the
cartoon.
cartoons.
So
the
you-
cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, made me say cartoons.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Say
saying?
SpongeBob.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know
The
what I'm
ones that
thinking
you
about?
like, right? The ones that you
Before I
do
even
like.
finish that, you know what I'm thinking? I don't think Cartoon Network actually had too many original cartoons that I actually like. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I will agree with you only because a lot of their classic cartoons came from Hanna-Barbera, which is the
Yes.
classic one. That's where you get your Looney Tunes, stuff like that.
Yes.
Warner Bros., stuff like that. So
Uh-huh.
original cartoons, maybe not, but there's kids that were
Like-
born in like 2000 that would argue hard with you.
You say I like Dragon Ball Z, but that's not a Cartoon
I never
Network
watched
thing.
that.
Oh.
They used to have this one on there called Thundercats. Yeah,
Thundercats,
but that's not a Cartoon Network original. They used to have He-Man on there. That's not a Cartoon
I
Network
never watched
original.
that.
What's the one? Oh, I did used to watch the Transformers, but I believe that was a
I didn't
Cartoon
watch that
Network.
either.
It wasn't Cartoon Network. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some verification on that one.
Maybe you're just not a fan of Cartoon Network, bro.
Yeah, now I gotta think about it.
Sounds like, yeah. See,
Yeah.
I like Johnny Bravo, Dexter's
Johnny
Laboratory,
Bravo was cool.
Powerpuff Girls,
Powerpuff
Ed,
Girls
Ed
cool.
and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's what I like. He's being a hater, and he really severely just pick up your feet, so that way we can get the fit check to its entirety. You can go ahead and watch him walk out that door, okay?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? But I do blame it on because I had like some medical problems when I was a kid, so a lot of experimental drugs was given to me. So it probably matured my brain a whole lot faster than normal people. So man, I just couldn't fathom the mediocrity of those cartoons.
Mediocrity.
You know what I mean? That's the only thing that kind of rationalizes. You know what I
What are you
mean?
talking about, huh?
Right. He's like the mediocrity. And look, I'm
Hey,
Googling-
the boy string the words together. You're like, what are you talking about?
You start using them words. There's shit for to be said.
Was Looney Tunes on Cartoon Network?
No, that's a WB.
Oh, that was WB. Okay.
Is that a list?
Well, this must be like the most newer ones, and all of that looks like trash.
Teen Titans was alright.
I ain't never watched no Teen Titans.
Teen Titans, the original was good. Teen Titans Go was kind of.
See, it's got Tiny Toons on here, so
That's all classic. That's all Hanna-Barbera and Warner Bros.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So
that's all I got for you.
now I guess we know why they went down.
Yeah, so long as
Okay.
there's no more Cartoon Network anyway. So.
Yeah.
Right.
It was done.
Real quick though, I did find a BuzzFeed article. I actually do like BuzzFeed. And they have the top 32 best Cartoon Network shows of all time.
Okay, run them down.
They have number 1, Adventure Time.
Okay.
That's terrible.
I've never watched that.
Like
Number
I said.
2, Powerpuff Girls. Whoop whoop.
Classic.
Yes, come on. I'm Buttercup.
Cap.
Oh, no, which one's the green one?
Blossom.
Oh, I'm Blossom.
That's not
I'm
Blossom.
the green one.
Green one, yeah, that's Buttercup.
That's
No,
Buttercup.
I thought green one was. I thought Buttercup was blue.
But no, Bubbles is blue.
Bubbles. Yeah, okay,
yeah.
bad.
See, come on now. 'Cause,
Bubbles,
you know.
Buttercup, and Blossom.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd my mouse go? Hold on. Okay, 3, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Don't play with it. Come on now.
Just a hater.
Hold on. Lost the mouse again. Hold on. There we go. Why is this?
I'm sitting here watching her try to do this mouse.
Whatever. I don't know why this ain't moving. Hold on. Oh,
Yeah,
that moved too fast.
Yeah, move too fast.
What's going on? Think
Yeah,
about.
let me
Okay,
get the-
four.
Let me get the top 10.
For Stevens, I would love to give you the top. 10. We got Stevens something. I
Steven's
don't-
Universe.
Okay.
New one.
What the? Hold on. Look, I started planning my birthday. Let me close these tabs out. What is going on?
Birthday's like 6 months away. It's really not, but
It's really not,
Yeah.
but it will be here before you know it.
that's true.
Okay. I'm stuck on Steven's Universe. Hold on. Come on, man. Okay.
Fine.
What the hell is going on?
Nobody's supposed to be here.
I don't know. Y'all, okay, so, yeah, now my stuff's not
Hold on,
responding. So if you want to type
yeah.
in BuzzFeed cartoons of all time. Oh, hey, whoa, it's all glitching over here. Whoa.
Your computer just quit.
What you been watching on there?
Man, I ain't watched nothing. It's like
Okay,
really glitching.
I got you. I'm gonna hit
Hit
it
us.
with the top 10. So
Okay.
number 1, Adventure Time. 2, The Powerpuff Girls.
Mm-hmm.
3, Courage the Cowardly Dog. 4, Steven Universe. 5, Johnny Bravo.
Hey.
6, Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yay.
7 is Teen Titans. So I mean, I think
ain't
it's
watched
classic.
that.
8 is The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I know what that
never
is.
watched
It's a,
that.
yeah, I've
Watch
seen it.
That's a classic. You should watch that. Codename Kids Next Door is number 9.
Never
No,
watched
that one's
Never watched
hard.
that one.
Codename
Yeah,
Kids Next Door is
yeah,
kinda
Codename Kids
hard.
Next Door is hard.
I never watched that one.
And then number 10. You ready for this?
Drum roll, please. Brrrr-pa-pa-pam.
Cow and Chicken.
I forgot about Cow and
Oh,
Chicken.
Dad had a cow.
I love Cow and Chicken.
No,
He's
No.
a hater, bro.
no. But you gotta say, I was a real one at a young age. You know what I mean? So
So what was you watching? All my
Actually,
all
I
my
was really
friends?
on
All my
USA
children?
Channel
Yeah.
watching Monk, Psych, Law and
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was
Rescue.
watching, I was watching real
some
gangster
other
stuff. I was watching Power Rangers, bruh. Like for real,
I was watching Power Rangers.
bruh.
I feel like I watched all of it.
Bro, Power Rangers showed me all the gang activities I ever needed to know in life.
Not the game.
Oh, for sure, bro. It's five
Gang.
people running around jumping people that don't want to do what they were told.
Oh.
You know? But look, hey, we're gonna wrap this up this week. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube
Yes.
at the Night Out Entertainment on YouTube. We also on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Get it right.
I
Get
know,
it
right?
It's Night Out ENT on Instagram.
Night
Yeah.
Out ENT on Instagram. Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think so.
I mean, we on the rise. Like,
We
you know, you
are.
forget.
We
You're on the
are.
rise, yeah.
If you follow me on Instagram already,
It's
it's
Ailey.
Ailey, yes. And we've been, we made like we got our cool little reel out today or whatever it's called. I ain't no good at it, but yeah,
Short form content.
short form content. I
Yeah,
like
so
it.
so make sure you just follow us on our social media pages. Give us some
125
love.
subscribers on YouTube. 125.
Hey.
Yeah, we have 125 subscribers. We're still trying to get to 4,455 million.
Okay.
So if you all guys are still like and subscribe,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, we're gonna get there. all
Listen,
right?
you know what? Okay, so today's July the 8th. So by the end of the month, July 31st, let's have us a goal. Let's have us a goal of another amount.
Can we beat the first goal, right?
Yeah,
we beat the first goal.
We beat the first goal. So what do we?
125 subscribers on YouTube.
Okay, so let's say let us get to 200.
Yeah.
200, and only you can help us do that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what's so crazy? So we want 200 by when?
By July 31st.
By July 31st. Mm-hmm. But let's do something crazy. So your birthday's the last one between us, right? Yours is October, mine's is September. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. You're in October? Mm-hmm. Hey, are you Libra?
Mm-hmm. He's a Libra too.
Gang gang in his. I'm sorry.
Okay. Still ain't a Virgo, so.
He's a hater.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Man, listen.
I'm so happy.
So that's what we do. By your birthday, we'll try to get to 500 subscribers.
By my birthday. Ooh, okay. Okay, by my birthday, let's get 500. Let's make that my birthday gift from all of the subscribers and all the people tuning in. Yeah. Let's hit 500. That'd be a great birthday gift.
Yeah, and by mine's is September, so we're gonna shoot for 300. Or
okay.
At least by three something by September.
3 something. Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and all y'all are coming to my karaoke bash.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, you're all invited. You're all invited. All the Outcast Entertainment is invited to the.
Are we just gonna call them the fans night owls? Are we thinking
we're gonna call them.
Fans?
We're gonna call them Hooters.
Hooters.
All my Hooters.
All my Hooters out there. Who's gonna send us a letter? Cease and desist.
All right, guys. Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, and don't forget to subscribe and donate because we need some